Hello class. In this video, I would like to comment a little bit about the core assessment, which is part of the assignments that you need to deliver at the end of the course. This is your course, okay? Of course, I am here in Blackboard. This is my view. At this moment, you are able to see all these folders with the sections of this one, which is the core assessment. Okay, so we are running, we finished module 1, we are running module 2, but in here I would like to introduce core assessment. This is the folder in which you're going to find all the details about this activity. Before going there, I would like to show you, just to remind you a little bit of the syllabus. So in the syllabus, if you see, you have for this course, you have this type of requirements that are core requirements. One of them is a communication written requirement, and that is going to be the base for your first course assessment, which is the written core assessment. And the other one has to do with oral visual communication, and that is teamwork. Okay, so that is what is the second core assessment. So this is what we're talking about. And at the end of the course, you're supposed to deliver these two products. One is the teamwork core assessment, and the other one is the writing core assessment. So, and if you see later on here in the syllabus, you will realize that each one of these core assessments have a weight of 55 points. So in both assessments, you're going to have 110 points, which is a very important activity that you need to work with in this course. And those core assessment is something that you're going to do within a group. So it's a teamwork really that you need to develop in here. So I'm not going to give you too much details. The only thing that I want to show you is where you can find all the descriptions of these activities. So you have a special module. This module is not available at the time that I'm making this recording, okay, for you guys, for your view. However, this will be available sometime today for you guys. So please try to check your Blackboard anytime this afternoon, okay? So if you click over there, you're going to find several items. The first one is going to be this video, which is going to be the introduction of the core assessment. The video that you see over here is the one that I made for the previous course during the spring. But in your case, you're going to have this actual video. Okay, so in this video, well, you're going to have just this very brief information that I'm giving to you at this moment. A brief discussions of what is the writing core assessment and the teamwork core assessment. Then you're going to have in these two items, you will find the instructions, okay? So that's the most important document that you need to display, because in the instruction, you're going to be giving with all the details about that particular core assessment. For instance, if I open here the writing core assessment, you will see all the description and instructions of what you need to do about this writing core assessment and how you need to deliver the product that you're going to create, which is going to be an essay with some length that, as I suggest here, no more than 1,000 words in length, okay? And that should be delivered at the moment that this core assessment is going to be scheduled, to be submitted, okay? So in the same way, if you go to the team core assessment, you're going to have exactly another document that is going to describe you what you need to do and when this assessment is due. For this assessment, you guys are going to have two topics to choose from. So whenever you know what is going to be your team or your group, you get together and then you guys need to take decision about what is the subject that you're going to develop. Either Gulf of Mexico deck zone or ethanol and ethanol effects in the deck zone. Okay, those are the two topics that I suggest for the core assessment. So you guys are going to know what is the group in which you are registered in, and then get together, review all this material, and decide which of these subjects are you going to choose as a team in order to develop the both core assessment. So all the information is there. To know what is the group member, what are the group member of your group, and or in which group are you included, you need to click over here in this item, and in there you're gonna have all the group members you have here. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 groups. Okay, so for instance, if you are in group number 1, well, group number 1 is listed here, and you have here the members. So that's the kind of things that you need to make sure. Once that you know in which group you have been assigned to, then get together with the rest of the members and start working on this, okay? And that is something that I want that I would like to advise you, is to start working in this activity as soon as you can. Where you are going to submit the activity in here, in these two assignments. Okay? Whenever you are ready with your product, your final product, you are going to click. Let's say that you finish the writing core assessment, you may click over here and you are going to create your submission. Okay? So upload files and you add the comments. In the case, for instance, of the writing core assessment, what is the file that you're gonna upload? It's gonna be your document, your Word document. I mean, it should be a Word document, okay, that you are going to upload over there. Now, how many of them are going to be submitted? Okay, this assignment is going to be submitted per group. As you can see here, for instance, in here you have group number 5. Okay, so what you need to do, only one member of the group, only just one member of the group is going to submit the core assessment. Once that person submit the assessment, automatically we are going to identify to which group belongs that person or that student, and then the grade is going to be shared for all the members of that particular group. Okay, that's the way to go. This is, for example, for the case of the writing core assessment, and for the case of the teamwork core assessment, exactly the same. Okay, so you have here the description. Then you can create your submission. Let's say, for instance, that I click over here. You put your comments, and once that you put your comments, you attach the file. Okay, but it's going to be only one person that is going to submit that. One person from group number 1, one person from group number 2, and so on, all the way down to group number 5. Okay? When this assignment is due, this assignment is due, and let me just to show you here. This assignment is due on August 8th, okay, before 6 p.m. local time, okay? So after 6 p.m., this link is not going to be available. So if you try to submit your product after August 8, after 6 p.m., you are not going to be able to submit anything. Okay, so make sure that you will be ready before this time. And when I say before this time, try to make sure to submit that with time, with enough time. Okay, so if still you are making some changes in your product on August 8, well, okay, that's fine. But try to get done with that earlier than 6 p.m. So try to submit that 2 or 3 hours before 6 p.m. Okay, that is clear, because if you don't take into account this time and you submit your product or your delivery after this time, or you try to submit that, this icon is not going to be available. Okay, so I have that in the settings. Okay, so display after this day. So in this day after 4 p.m. you're going to be able to see this assignment, okay, until August 8th before 6 p.m. What is the meaning of that? That after 6 p.m., if you haven't submitted that, I'm so sorry, but you are not going to be able to submit anything, and you're going to lose those points. Okay? Well, this is what I want to tell you about this. Of course, all this information is going to be available for you today in the afternoon. And please start working on that as soon as you can. Once that you know in which group you're going to be working with, try to get together or in communication with the the members of the group, and make your plan, your organization, distribute the different load of work between the members, and try to accomplish this as soon as you can before August 8. If you have any question, feel free to send me an email with any question. If you want to make a review in advance of what you have, just to show me a draft to check that everything is okay, is tracking in the right direction, feel free to do it before the deadline. Okay? Well, thank you so much.